Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Colin Hurwitz, and for the audience who may not know you, would you please introduce yourself to them, please?
Sure, I'm Michael Wheeler. I'm the executive director of the Jean Bechtel School for Music, and
I am Samantha Johnson. I'm one of the teachers here.
Yeah. Nice. I'm so glad you guys would have us here so we can talk to you and get to know about you a little bit more. For those of you who, again, a lot of people in this town have heard about the Jean Bechtel School, and this is an opportunity for us to reach out to people who haven't heard about you yet. So, Michael, just for fun, I'm curious. Who's Jean Bechtel? Is that a friend of yours? Is that somebody's grandma? Just curious.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, actually, she is somebody's grandma. But yeah, no, Jean Bechtel was my piano teacher when I was a teenager, and she passed away when I was a teenager. But she was incredibly influential, very encouraging of me, which is what I needed at that point of my life. So I always thought that if I opened a place, I would name it after her.
What about her spoke to you? Was the way she played, or the music she taught, or just kind of all of it?
She was a very unconventional piano player. She back in those days, people smoked inside of their house, and so she'd have like a cigarette hanging out of her mouth and her legs crossed, and she'd be playing the piano. Just that's my memory of her. No, she accompanied the community theater, and so I would turn pages for her, and a big part of learning how to play piano from her was just like sitting behind her and watching what she did,
Right.
and trying to go imitate that.
And where in the world was this?
This was in Yuma, Arizona, right? Which is more in the news now than I wish it were, but
For what?
Oh, it's a border town.
Oh,
so,
no, I have, not to change the subject,
Yeah.
but I've been to Yuma. I
Yeah.
was in the Marine Band, and I did shows there. So my only experience with Yuma was in that hot weather on the flight line
Yeah.
with my black shoes on, wondering what I was thinking. So,
Yeah, 120 degrees.
So I'm so sorry to hear about that. But,
Right.
And then, is Jean Bechtel your teacher too, Samantha? Or
Actually, this is my teacher right
Yes,
here.
Oh.
No cigarettes in between his days when we're doing our lessons.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
she's your grand teacher.
My grand teacher, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're looking at like the teacher family history,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
And how did you guys connect? I'm curious.
I actually came in when I was about 19 years old looking for a music teacher so I could audition for more musicals, and I had a little bit of experience working with kids and choreographing and things like that, and Michael was looking for a teacher and said, hey, if I teach you how to play piano and do these things, will you come and work for me?
How's it working out so far?
I'm going on 2 years now, so I think it's going pretty good.
And Samantha, since we're still on, what are you're working for the Jean Bechtel School right now?
Mm-hmm.
And what programs are you hosting?
I do a little bit of beginning piano, beginning voice, but my main focus right now has been a lot of performance coaching, musical theater things like that.
Do you have a performance coming up soon?
We do, actually. This Thursday at about 11 to 11:30, we're going to have our musical theater group perform oh my goodness, what is it? Forget About the Boy from Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Okay.
One of my favorite shows.
It has been a lot of fun so
Yeah.
far. The kids are working really, really hard.
Did he put you up to that, or
Yes.
smart thinking? Smart.
Yes.
And how old is the Jean Bechtel School now, Michael?
We are going on 5 years.
Now it's Dr. Wheeler, right?
Well, if you want to be formal.
But you don't. That's not something you.
I'll answer to anything.
Sure.
Pretty much. Well, so
Fair enough. You said how many years? You said 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
And what? This I don't want to sound like I'm prying or anything, but what are some accomplishments that you've made through the school? And I'm not trying to like tell me about all the cool stuff you did, but it's like how are you feeling about the kids or the adults that come and see you?
Yeah.
How do you feel so
Yeah,
far?
we've grown to about I want to say about 150 students, which has been really great. We occupy 3 spaces within the Frontier Village shopping center. That's where we're at. So we have like a piano laboratory, a small computer lab, and a small workshop theater. That's where the theater classes happen. And so that's been great. We've really been able to grow our instrument collection as well.
Yeah.
So the students, if they wanted to like get their hands on a Bedouin rabob, we've got a couple of them here. So-
Actually, yeah. Would you mind going through what your school offers? Obviously, that instrument you mentioned, but what else?
The main thing is voice, piano, strings, guitar. That's drums. Those are the main things. But we also have like band instruments, and I already said strings. Yeah, band, orchestra, percussion. stuff like that.
Nice.
We have, a former drum teacher.
Right.
Here, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about
I'm
me.
talking about you, right?
That's true. I did work for the Jean Bechtel School, and my son came into the universe, and then I kind of went, okay, I have to drop some things for now. And I mean, even though I've dropped certain things, it's still like even just teaching school and coming home and with more, it's still a lot. So I did enjoy working here. I miss working here. I wish I could come back. And maybe in a couple of years when Benjamin's a little bigger, I would love to, honestly. Right now, I teach music, basically teach lessons for free in my classroom. Also, always trying to receive donations for my nonprofit. QR code is wherever it's going to be, but always trying to get more help to support more students. But enough about that. Let's talk more about you guys.
Sure.
So, the instruments that you're hosting, you have 150 students. How many teachers?
There's 6 of us. Right.
Yeah. 6.
And their names are?
Oh,
Right. Let's write them off.
Here, I think I got this. I think I can do
okay.
this one.
Handle
So
it.
we've got Michael Wheeler, and then other Michael. At least that's what I call him.
Yep.
And then Sebastian, and then Kim, Taylor, and myself.
Yeah.
That is quite a good staff. And you're offering, and it's not just adults trying to get degrees, it's mostly kids or mostly teenagers.
I would say it's our average age is probably like 11, 12. It would be my guess. Yeah. And again, mostly voice and piano at that.
I would
point.
say, yeah.
And there's an online academy that you've already been working with for diplomas. Can you talk more about
Oh yeah,
that?
Trinity College.
Yeah, can you talk about that real quick?
Yeah, so Trinity College certificates work a little bit like the GED program. It's a way to achieve an academic credential by examination. So in order for the students to receive a Trinity certificate, they have to learn a certain number of pieces, either on their instrument or singing. And then we record the exams. They go off to be graded in London, and then the scores are sent back along with the certificates.
So this is not like I sit at a computer and just fill out the you actually have to record.
You have to perform.
So it's actually more involved, and it counts as a legal diploma.
It does, yeah. So the certificates, the highest certificate is grade 8.
Yes.
And that sits somewhere between a high school diploma and an associate's degree.
Nice.
The diploma levels, which are quite a bit more difficult to achieve, but are very good and very affordable. The associate, the licentiate, and the fellowship correspond to associates, bachelor's, and master's degrees. So.
And have you done the Trinity School, Samantha? Or do you know
I've
a lot about
done
it?
the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes a lot of preparation, and time is not something that I have on my hands.
Sure. Do you find the Trinity program pretty helpful?
Oh, absolutely. For the students that I have seen complete it, they are some of the most prepared musicians I have ever seen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And actually, one of the main reasons I wanted to come in to the Jean Bechtel School first and talk to you is because I read on the internet, which is not to be trusted, that you're expanding your programs into full state diplomas.
Yes.
Can you please go more into that? Because I'm sure the audience would really like to hear about this.
So we're in the initial stages of being able to issue our own diplomas of state licensure. So that, if students wanted to do like a more traditional academic or, mentor student route, they're able to achieve legal diplomas here at the Jean Bechtel School. We're just in the initial phases, but, my goal is that hopefully in the next 5 months we'll be able to do that, take on students that are diploma-seeking students. There will be 4 diploma levels. There's the foundational diploma, the specialist diploma, the professional diploma, and the advanced diploma, which are just intensive performance diplomas. After we get state authorization, then the goal is to pursue accreditation through the DEAC, which is it's an accreditation agency that's really well set up to do the kinds of things that we're trying to do.
And I don't want to get too personal, but what are the costs to pursue this?
Yeah, so the main thing that I wanted was affordability. College is way too expensive. University is way too expensive.
Choked a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, you got trigger alert.
So we want to be able to offer diplomas at about $500 a semester or $1,000 a year.
Wow.
Total.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
our goal.
unreal.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't offer dorms, do you?
If only.
Just like you might have to move into the studio.
You can bring a cot and we'll put it in the synthesizer room.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, how many schools in Southern Oregon can even offer anything like that?
As far as I know, we will be the first official music school.
And so if you're watching this and you're outside of Roseburg, this could be an opportunity if you live in Myrtle Creek or even further south and you're looking for a college or accreditation somewhere closer, again, when you sign up for a state college or something like that, the amount that you spend just for 2 years is astronomical, and it's not just the amount that you spend on the actual courses. It's living there, it's moving there. Most people have to move or live to the college they're attending, so if you already live in this area, 30-40 minutes drive for lessons and accreditation, you wouldn't have to move. It might save you a ton of money, so that's very exciting. Is that something you're going to pursue? Are you going to try to get a degree through here?
I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
Yeah, we hadn't really